Clef Jean, BKS1 Radio. Let's go.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Hi, this is Melba Moore, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
Yo, check it out. What's the deal? This the chef. Giving a big shout out to my peoples. Big KS, you already know what it is. Salute.
What's up? It's your girl Monifa, and I'm hanging with BKS1 Radio.
Hi, I'm Iyanla Van Zandt, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
BKS Radio, baby.
Hey, this is Jasmine Guy for BKS1 Radio.
What's going on? This is Lamont Rooker, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Shout out to BKS1, the best kept damn secret in the business.
Hey, what's up? This is Raven Goodwin from BET's Being Mary Jane, and shout out to BKS1.
Hi, this is Leon. You're watching BKS1 Radio.
BKS1. God bless y'all.
Let's clap it up. The official Man Cave Morning Show is going down. It's going down. I'm excited for a lot of reasons. You know one of the reasons?
What's that, sir?
Because we're back together again.
All right.
That's why I'm excited.
Tell them.
Yes.
Tell them.
Yes. First of all, I just want to say shout out to entrepreneurs all over the world. Let's clap it up for them.
Yes. Respect.
And then I'd be remiss if I didn't introduce my amazing squad, the team of the Man Cave Morning Show. Start to my left. We got the doctor, Dr. J.
It is Friday. Thank God we made it to Friday, y'all. Let's get it. Turn up and get dirty Friday.
Yes,
let it go. Let it go.
King Julian.
Yes, and to my far right, that dude that gets a little rude.
Yes.
And always in a bad mood.
Yes.
We call him Deacon Woo.
Whoa.
Clap it up
What
for the
say
Woo.
you, bro? Greetings and salutations. Let's get it.
And to my right,
That was too loud. That was
we have
your eardrum. All
the
right,
beautiful, the talented, 1/3 of the R&B group Allure
The
in
Hurricane.
the building. Hurricane Kiss
The Hurricane.
is in the
What's up,
building.
y'all? Good morning.
And I am just the guy that
No, you not.
scrapes up the gum underneath the seat,
Sure.
Chief Bottle
cleans the
Washer.
toilet bowls,
Yes,
washes the dishes around here.
indeed.
Squeaky
I'm
clean.
humbly stormed on the general. What's good, people?
We brought you the glue. That's it.
The glue.
No doubt.
Shout outs to Yo.
Oh, shout out to
Shout
Yo.
out to Yo.
Shout out to everybody watching us live right now on WBKS1.com. Shout out to everybody watching us live on YouTube, watching us live on Twitter, watching us live on Periscope, watching us live on Ustream, listening to us on the TuneIn app. You can download the TuneIn app and listen to us as well. So we're all over the place. Shout out to everybody just on my personal Facebook page. I see you, and I love you. Everybody trickling in. I got to get some love. Stephanie Diaz, good morning. She says good morning. Still in Florida. Yo, Florida on the check-in. Just
Shout out to
stopping by.
Florida. How
Yes,
y'all
yes.
doing? How y'all doing?
Shout out to Paul Joseph Williams. Shout out to Michael Ross. Shout out to Deanna Sawyer. Deanna, what's up? Shout out to Tweet. Shout out to Stephanie Diaz. Shout out to Shani. Oh, Siani Dean. Oh, she's in the building. Why am I shouting her out? She's in the building. Shout out to Hugo Douglas. Shout out to Julius Gray. Shout out to Dina Frazier. And as y'all trickle in, yes, we about to start the show, and we about to start it off and have a amazing time. It's going to be a lot of information today. We're going to be sharing some thoughts and some personal things, and also we got a great guest in the building. Today's show is sponsored by Cranky Granny's Sweet Rolls.
All right.
Got it smelling right up in here.
Cranky
this morning.
Granny's Sweet Rolls is sponsoring the show today, the Man Cave Morning Show. So we're going to talk about a few things today. One of the things we're going to talk about is fears you need to conquer before starting a business. Fears you need to conquer before starting a business. And first, before you even start a business, you need to learn how to spell business. See in the post, I left out an S.
I wouldn't know because I cannot spell.
I left out
Blessings.
the S. The other
Players
S.
mess up too.
Blessings.
Players mess up too.
Yeah, I was rocking real fast.
Yolande.
And of course, this
Teach him how to
topic,
spell.
Woo always starts some things.
That's my job. Blessings.
Yes.
Blessings. Oh,
his
boy.
female friend knows him
Hypothetically,
better
if I had a mate,
than his mate.
Yes, very true.
Is that a problem? Is that a problem?
To the mate, I'm sure.
All right, so we're gonna talk about that as well.
Perhaps not.
That ain't my problem.
Dr. J.
Listen, if my female friend knows me better than my mate, that is not my problem.
Why is it not your problem?
Because that's them failing to do their part on understanding me.
Say that.
I'm understandable.
Really?
I believe we all are, as human beings. We're all understandable people. We just gotta find the right person to crack that shell open and get us out of it.
What he said.
So, if she don't know me, bro, that's all on you.
Yes.
Why is it true, Kiss? Why is it true?
I think nowadays a lot of when it comes to relationships, I've seen that. I don't want to say just the women, but we're speaking on both ends, right? So I think that people sometimes fail to completely engage themselves in their mates to the point where once the comfortability sets in, there's no interest. Like, you know, the routine that we used to have of, you know, wanting to know how your girl's day was going or your man's day was going, or just being completely engaged in the person that you're with. There's a lack there. And now you have the female friends who are coming in and they're noticing everything. Oh, well, I know you like the back of my hand. They know the guys better than the wives because they're paying attention. I think the friendships are kind of like, I'm having a brain fart, but you know what I mean. The friendships are overriding the whole intensity of what a relationship is supposed to be. I'm saying on both ends. I have a lot of male friends who might know me better than any of my mates used to. You know, doesn't mean that we were intimate. Doesn't mean that we had a thing. It just meant that they paid more attention.
Okay. Here was the genesis of why this came about. Here was the genesis. I have a couple of female friends. Look, and we're able to talk. We're able to relate to one another. You never take offense to the things that I say. You don't really correct me. We argue, we fuss, we fight. Okay? And I say to myself, wow, you know, how come I'm not able to have this type of interaction with someone that I'm intimate with? Number one. Number two, if I say, kids, can we get into a relationship? And we do. Why would the comfortability that we have with each other now change just because we get intimate? And it happens all the time. All the time. So my question for the ladies is, why do you change once we become intimate? I'm close. I feel like it makes you a better friend after we're intimate, after we get into a relationship. Why does the parameters of the relationship change? You start to nag, right? The things, Kiss, that we used to do together and have fun with, now you're offended by. You used to play video games with me. Now you don't want to play video games with me. Or if
there was no obligation before.
Why wouldn't? Okay.
To most, I'm not saying, you know, I'm just saying to most women, there's when you're friends and you're able to have all these things in common and not argue and not, like you said, all the things that you listed, there's a comfortable state where there's no obligation. I don't necessarily have to do these things, but I do them because we're like that. You get what I'm saying? So now you're getting into a relationship, and most women feel, damn, now I gotta do this.
Wait.
You get what I'm saying? I have to do this all the time.
You feel okay? Wait. Okay.
When you're friends, there's no real obligation. Like if we're friends, you don't have to call me and say, I hope you have a great day. You know what I'm saying?
Kiss. The only thing you gotta do is be the cool person that you were when we met.
Right, but that doesn't.
Let's add sex to it and get better. What's the problem?
It doesn't apply to most people, though.
Huh?
Doesn't apply to everybody.
Very deep.
Okay.
In this conversation, shout out to
General has
Danielle.
spoken.
No, Danielle Spencer. We coming back to this. Shout out to Tweet. She said, "Good morning, Man Cave." Shout out to Noel. Hugo. Let me find Danielle Spencer's comment. Welcome,
Dr.
Danielle.
D.
Love ya.
Check-in.
She said, because in relationships you have the representative show up for a good while as you're trying to impress, whereas if there's no love involved in a friendship, you aren't trying to impress them.
I have a question. Can I ask a question?
No. We're gonna now
sorry.
because, and shout out to Smutty Woo. Smutty Woo said, taking notes because I'm trying to start 2 different businesses soon.
Oh,
so
we're gonna go
Black
into excellence.
We're gonna go into the business thing, and then
relationships
boom, we're gonna hit y'all heavy with this thing about a female friend knows him better than the mate. And that's something really to talk about. Cause
I got.
Do you feel as though that's a problem? I just want to yes or no.
No, I don't.
I feel like it's not, but then it could be because of how your mate's gonna feel.
All right, so we're gonna talk about that. So right now we're gonna talk about fears you need to conquer before starting a business. I'm gonna go right to Woo on this one because I know Woo has his own fencing business.
Yes. Wow. What is your question, sir?
Just tell us, what made you want to start your own business? What made you want to start a fencing business, and what fears did you have?
I heard somewhere that you should follow your passion, right? And that you should figure out a way to make money doing what you love. As a person with a grind, I don't really like going to my job sometimes, but I see entertainers, people like, hanging out with you guys. I see that you would sing for free. Now, not that you are singing for free, kids, but you would sing for free. If you would take that passion and combine that with getting paid to be able to do that, right? Then that's what you call your purpose.
Right.
And when you're on your purpose, fear disappears, animosity disappears, jealousy disappears when you're on your purpose. What made me want to start? Thank you for asking that question, sir. I had a friend that I graduated from high school with, and he said to me, he was the athletic director of a high school in my community, and he said, I want you to come teach fencing. I was like, I don't know how to teach fencing. He was like, you've been fencing for 25 years. Just do what you do. Okay? And I did. But I was so afraid that people were going to say that I didn't know what I was doing. I was afraid that I was going to fail, right? And truth be told, before I became enlightened, I was afraid about what other people were going to think. So, sometimes you have to just step out on faith,
right,
and do it, General. I'm sitting in a studio that was a dream that you had. It's not enough to have potential. You have to act on your potential. And lastly, if I could spend 40, 50, 60 hours a week giving my time, effort, and energy to someone else, I can't spend 10 hours on my own.
And with that being said,
why is that?
Do y'all think a lot of people are conditioned?
Yes.
Conditioned to the point of, I need to have a 9-to-5 job. I need to work.
General, that's what I was
corporate
taught.
America. I need to go to work at 9, get off at 5, and that is life. And that's the way I'm going to make my living. I'm a bad person if I don't do that. And again, with that being said, I think a lot of people do that because it's a comfort zone for them. They know they're going to get that steady check.
Right.
They know every week their check is going to be $530. Right. So I'm just saying, every week I'm getting $530 for this job that I'm going to work for somebody else. And I'm content with that because I know it's coming every week.
Right, because it's security. Exactly. It's security.
Now, the entrepreneurial mindset is, you know what? I don't like working for somebody else. I don't like having to take orders from somebody else. I rather control my own destiny. I have a skill set that I'm doing nothing with.
Okay.
I have a skill set that I'm doing nothing with.
Yes.
I think I want to work for myself.
And you're passionate about your skill set.
Right. So the next thing is, but wait a minute. But what if I fail at it?
Right. Of course.
What if I become broke and homeless from trying to do this?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And what if nobody likes my product or nobody likes the service? The business I'm starting, I'm trying to start. Right. So we're going to talk about 5 fears you need to conquer before starting a business. If you know somebody that's trying to start a business, or if you're starting a business on your own, share this post out. If you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, share it out. WBKS1.com. Call somebody up and go to WBKS1.com. They're talking about starting a business because we have in the building, and I'm going to introduce her now to the world.
Yes.
To our listeners.
Yes.
A young lady who is a successful young business entrepreneur at 19 years old.
Unbelievable.
Everybody,
Unbelievable.
welcome.
Say it again.
to
19.
the show. 19-year-old Siani Dean.
Yes.
Did I say the name right?
All right.
That mic on. Speaking to it.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yes. Speaking to that mic, the people want to hear you. And here she is. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Siani Dean, 19-year-old
respect
entrepreneur who owns a business called Cranky Grannies.
Wow.
Cranky Granny Sweet Roll. Say the whole name.
Cranky Granny Sweet Roll.
Get the whole name, sir.
She is correcting me. I am sorry.
All right.
Now, I'm gonna tell you right now, and shout out to everybody on the check-in. I had the pleasure, Dr. J had the pleasure of tasting her sweet rolls.
Listen, bro.
My wife had the pleasure of tasting her sweet rolls.
If you could put amazing as an ingredient into a product, it would be Cranky Granny Sweet Roll. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Dig it.
I fell in love, and then I immediately had to tell myself, listen, bro, you can't live on this. You will get fat. It's not gonna be healthy.
You can still live on it.
You could. It's gonna give you the calories that you need to survive on a daily basis.
Okay.
But I'm just
It's
saying,
worth it.
It is so good. You just want more and more and more. I could eat, sleep, Cranky Granny Sweet Roll. You know.
Yes. Shout out and shout out to everybody trickling in. Now, so let's start from the beginning.
Okay.
What made you say? And first of all, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where you from? What schools did you attend? All of that. Just tell us a little bit about yourself.
All right, so I'm 19 years old. Name is Siani Dean. I graduated from Willenboro High School with the class of 2017, so less than 12 months ago. So,
wow.
Incredible.
I've been baking since I got into high school, since my freshman year. I've been cooking since I was about 7 years old.
Dope.
And I had a business before this one. It was called Dean's Cuisines. I used to sell food platters in my high school and just within my neighborhood and everything. That went pretty good. I did that for about 1.5 years, and then one day I just totally stopped it, and I started Cranky Granny. So,
okay.
No doubt. Now, what made you want to get into the whole sweet roll business? That's a pastry, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So the whole pastry business,
because
selling
Cinnabon
sweet rolls.
Cinnabon doesn't have any competition.
Sure don't.
Some people like to think Auntie Anne's is their competition, but at the same time, they're owned by the same people. They're both owned by Focus Brands. So it's just like, why not come in and try to kill them on both ends? I have a buttery snack that you can also eat as a dessert, a breakfast food, snack, whatever you want to have it as. So I'm killing them from both sides.
Right.
They don't know it yet, but I'm coming soon.
Right. Yo, clap
That's
that
dope.
up. Clap that up.
That's smart, yo.
Yeah.
So for the listeners and the viewers on whatever platform you're checking us out on, the name of her business is Cranky Granny Sweet Rolls. All right, and just look at what we're looking at right now, and what she does.
Salivating.
She creates her own.
It's a problem.
Sweet rolls.
That's a problem.
Everything's made from scratch, from the toppings to the dough, everything.
Everything is made from scratch.
And rolled out freshly
Yo,
every day.
perfect. Like, what is that?
Bro.
Yeah, the presentation is phenomenal.
See,
Amazing,
perfect.
Yeah.
I'm happy. Because I'm just like, yo, can I just
today,
get
I'm
one?
introducing a new vegan version.
Yes. Guys, she is coming with a vegan sweet roll. There's a treat for everyone. If you're that health conscious, we got a vegan sweet roll for you.
All right, so I'd be remiss if I didn't ask you. Tell us about the name.
The name.
Cranky Grannies.
All right, Cranky Grannies. Well, actually, the logo itself, is actually my granny. It's the actual picture of my granny that was drawn up.
Wow.
For me. But the name. All right, so basically, you know that if your grandma or your granny is making anything, whether it be cookies, cupcakes, whatever it is, food, you know it's going to be good. So you see my stuff, you already know it's going to be good.
Right.
And then also, it's supposed to make you like reminisce. It's supposed to make you think back when you used to spend those times with granny and grandma, maybe cutting up string beans or baking a cookie. It's just supposed to bring back good times. So that's basically it.
That's what's up. Let's clap that up. That's your actual grandma.
Yeah.
So let me ask you. So you know me, 'cause I'm a businessman too. Does your grandma want 10% of every sweet roll you sell?
Nah, she doesn't.
Oh, love.
Because I'll be
love.
like, look, baby. Look now, baby.
You gonna use my face?
Like, yo,
where's
my money? Where's the money?
You're gonna use my face now in my
Yes, money,
likeness,
baby.
And
Actually, I surprised her with it. One day I just called her up. I was like, Granny, can I use your face? She was like, why do you want to use my ugly old face? I'm just like, Granny, you're not ugly. I want to use your face. She was like, all right, go ahead.
That's what's up.
So.
That's why it's gonna win. And the sweet roll is actually awesome. It is awesome. And we about to show you a clip right now. This is a video. Cranky Grannies, Miss Siani Dean in the building. I see y'all calling in. Please let us get through the interview and then call back in if you want to talk to this young lady or if you want to shout her out and give her some props. Please call back in. I see y'all calling in. Check out this clip, y'all. Man, clap yourself up.
For real.
Looks delicious, amazing.
Thank you.
Just that clip right there of us watching you.
Everybody's stomachs are growling.
Yeah, make your sweet rolls.
Yes.
Well,
Pass me some of that, please.
All right, so
Pass me some of that, please.
Can you bring us each a sweet roll,
Lord.
starting with the owner,
rolls.
and then work your way down. Starting with the owner.
Wait.
Work your way down.
Can we try the vegan one first?
Yeah, he could try the vegan.
I'm a little excited. I'm a little excited.
I need the realness. Don't give me no vegan.
So this is what's happening right now.
Oh my goodness.
Those are the vegan sweet rolls, ladies and gentlemen. All right.
All right. So, thanks. First of all, right now, what's going on right now? I text my doctor and they're sending over some insulin for me.
You know what?
Because
thank you.
It's about to go down. It's about to go down.
Am I allowed to eat?
Yes.
Am I allowed to eat?
You can have no.
Just so y'all
can I have a strawberry one, Mom?
Unhand the strawberry.
These are the vegan.
We eat together. Strawberry. We'll split the strawberry. Yeah.
No, wait a minute. Wait.
Split that.
How dare you?
Which one? What's that? Mocha.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, I stole it.
It has mocha on it.
Yes.
It's a mocha flavor. It has chocolate on the inside, and then it has a coffee glaze.
Yeah, I actually
as well
wanted
as
the one
chocolate
who got.
sauce.
All right, so this is what we're gonna do while we're on air. I'm actually gonna taste. I'm a sweet roll fanatic, so I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. This is a vegan one.
Yo.
Hold up.
I'm gonna just let y'all listen to all this munching right now because that's how good it is. It don't even need words.
Wow. Hold on. Rock, what up? Rock Wilder and check in.
We all gonna be in a diabetic coma. After this.
Don't say that.
Here, say this. That's so good. Oh my God.
Oh, see, Dawu sharing the strawberry one.
No, you have to taste the vegan one because
I should have got a
this
fork.
is no
This
difference.
not right.
You
Ooh,
taste
I
the
done
vegan
dropped my
one.
phone, child.
Give me the fat and the lard.
Listen, the vegan one is just as good. You might as well try it.
Yeah, the vegan one is banging.
He said, what the hell is that?
Y'all definitely.
He's almost done.
Y'all definitely. Let's talk to the listeners. Y'all definitely wanna contact.
Man, you want to slap your mama?
Yes.
Does it get better than
Frankie
Granny?
No, I didn't say Granny.
Wait a minute. Y'all
Listen,
definitely want
it
to.
doesn't get better than Granny.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Y'all definitely want to contact
I got some
Frankie
tissue.
Granny Sweet Rose.
Hold on. I'll be right back.
She'll show up at your events, functions, anywhere you need her at. Just contact her. She will bring the whole. She has a whole. I wish I would have had the cart.
Oh my God.
She has a whole cart. I had a picture of that. I should have had a picture of the cart in here, but the cart is amazing. Her toppings is amazing.
Oh my God.
I'm so proud of this young lady. 19 years old. 19 years old. Let's read some of the comments. You said, "Damn it, man, I love it." In Jacksonville, Florida, when you start expanding your empire to the south, I'm definitely getting me some of those sweet rolls. Clap it up for that. Shout out to Paul Joseph Williams. Audrey Thomas said, "Julian, can you make a run to Brooklyn?" I guess to bring us some sweet rolls.
Yo.
Hold on. Shout out to Jaleel Grady, Joe Newton on the check-in. Shout out to Patricia Shellgiven. She said, "Good morning, great topic, and I need to hear this today." Absolutely, absolutely. So again, Cranky Granny's Sweet Rolls.
I have a question.
Yes.
Well, comment. Absolutely
Yo, ask the
delicious.
questions, I'm still doing
Okay, yeah, you guys can still eat. You know what, Sian? This is how I was raised. Get an education and get you a good job. Go work for the post office. Go work somewhere. At 19 years old, what gave you the impetus and the courage to say to yourself, you know what? Instead of working for someone else, I want to invest in myself. This is your second business, right? So how did that come about? Because people from my generation, it's like, get a job, go to work, get a pension, die. It's not start a business. Even though I'm around a bunch of entrepreneurs, for the rest of us that are just wage slaves, what made you decide that you wanted to invest in yourself and start your own well, your second business actually at 19?
Well,
I'm gonna eat while you talk. Excuse me.
all right.
I'm gonna eat.
I've just always had an entrepreneur spirit, like even when I was younger, even before pre-K and things like that. But once I actually did get into school, I used to sell like little beepers, candy, drinks,
He was a hustler.
anything I could get my hands on, I could sell it. So
All right,
that's basically where that all started from.
No doubt. Let's take this phone call. Caller from the 856. State your name when you're calling from. You're on the Man Cave Morning Show.
This is Tamara. I'm calling from Willingboro.
Welcome to the show, Tamara.
How you doing, Tamara?
I'm doing good. How are you?
All right. Are you watching the show?
I am watching the show right now. It actually paused on me, but I'm watching it
Okay. Okay. What you watching it on? I'm just curious.
on my cell phone.
Oh, okay. All right. So as you know, we got our guest in the building, Siani Dean of Cranky Granny's Sweet Rolls. Have you ever tasted them?
What? I get an order every week. That's my little sister, and I'm supporting her.
Yes.
I love it. The strawberry con is banging.
Yes,
the
it
mocha
is.
con is off the hook. You got to try every single flavor. Banging.
Wow. Wow. So let me ask you this question. Can I ask what is it that you do for a living?
I work for a mortgage company.
So are you working for someone else, or is that your own business?
I am actually working for someone else, but I also have my cosmetology license, so I'm making money that way as well.
Nice, nice. So what's the name of do you have the a name of your business yet, or?
Not yet. Not yet.
All right, all right. So eventually you would like to work for yourself one day soon.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm learning from my little sister.
Okay, okay. She's inspiration, right?
She is definitely an inspiration.
So okay, if there's one word you can give us to describe Siani Dean of Cranky Granny Sweet Rolls, what would it be?
You know what? I can't even describe it in one word. It's wonderful. That's my one word. Wonderful, great. You have to try it. You have to buy it. You have to support her. Young 19 entrepreneur doing it better than being in the streets.
Oh man,
I love it.
Yes, yes. Please clap that up. Well, we want to thank you for calling in and supporting Siani Dean of Cranky Grannies and Sweet Rolls, and thank you for being on the Man Cave Morning Show.
No problem. Thank you.
I got a word, delicious. How about
Blessed.
that? How about that?
Blessed. My word is
That's what I'm
blessed.
talking about.
And good luck with your cosmetology business.
All right, thank you.
Take care.
Black
God bless.
entrepreneurship, black
Yo.
excellence, all day,
I
every
gotta
day.
say
Son.
something.
Caller. Go ahead.
Like, I've had what is Cinnabon?
Cinnabon.
Maybe like 2 times in my life.
Right.
For as many years as it's been out. And when I tell you, like, I'm glad that you said what you said, because your rolls are smashing them. And I'm not just saying that. Like, this, like, my mouth is crazy watery right now.
You know what?
Thank you.
And girl.
Siani, you know what? When you buy Cinnabons from the store, their consistency, right? It's consistent, but it's a little softer,
It's
right?
moist.
And it's moist, and it makes it taste better. Like you know what I'm trying to say?
'Cause it
when you
melts.
buy Cinnabons from the store, they're
Kinda hard.
They're kind of hard and not. Their consistency is not correct. So
I can't.
this is the truth.
All right.
Yo,
So
and it's made
Yes.
fresh.
Made fresh daily,
saying.
top
Fresh.
fresh daily.
all right. So
I'm
we
going
got
to eat now.
We got some comments in the chat. Julius Gray said, "I'm crazy jealous over there, Dr. J. You didn't have
should
to
be.
enjoy it that much."
Yo, I told you, bro. I'm sorry.
You just
It was
silently
good.
eating.
Julius.
It was
Silently
good,
eating.
and I killed it, and I'm proud.
Wait, you ate your whole one already?
Hold
Yes.
on. More comments.
Savage.
Jasmine
I am a growing
Dormerville
boy.
said, "Hey, cranky grannies." Danielle Spencer said, "I'm going to need some cranky grannies rolls to go with my tea I'm drinking." Absolutely, it really is
LA
delicious.
Connect,
Goes
baby.
great with
LA
everything.
Connect.
Julie said, "Stop smacking into the mic."
Shout out to Derek Green on the
Nope.
check-in. And she also said, "Congrats to you."
Thank you.
Yes, congrats to Siani Dean. Yes. So yeah, everybody giving you a lot of love. People are asking, do you got a website?
I don't have a website right now, but I do have an Instagram page that I'm very active on.
She doesn't have a website right now, but she has an Instagram page she's very active on. And what's that Instagram page?
Cranky Grannies. And then I also have a Facebook page, Cranky Granny Sweet Rolls.
So right now, y'all start putting in y'all search, Cranky Grannies.
And start placing your orders.
Yeah. Start
And
placing your
support.
orders.
Yes.
Y'all have an event, church function, whatever. She will show up with that Cranky Grannies truck, and she will represent. She definitely will represent.
Oh, the question I have really quick.
Before you eat.
Before I eat, right? My daughter's 22.
Okay.
And she cooks her butt off. And she's also starting to get into like pastries and do whatever. Are you in any, like in the near future, thinking about maybe teaching a class? Because like her thing is she wants to learn how to make the dough from scratch.
Interesting.
You know, because my daughter makes a banging icing. She made her first red
That's a
velvet
great
cake
question.
from scratch.
Right.
I don't know if you tasted it, right?
No.
Did you?
Oh no.
I brought you a piece.
Oh yeah. I did. It was good.
That was the first one, but she wants to get better. So my thing is, would you be willing to like teach classes to, you know, people your age or even older, because she's 22, that want to learn how to like do stuff like that?
Not give up your recipe. Not give up your recipe.
Just to teach
but
like
just
the
teach
basics.
people how to bake.
I could consider it. I don't know if I have the patience for it yet.
Mm-hmm.
She wants to
But
get.
I can consider
She's
it.
19.
She wants to establish herself.
She wants to get her business off the ground. That's like McDonald's sharing their special sauce with Burger King.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying give out her recipe by any means. I'm just saying, like, you know, for people who want to learn the basics, like for Ori, and you know, Ori knows how to cook. She knows what she's doing, but there's little basic things that she doesn't know, like how to make the dough from scratch.
Siani's like,
that.
did you hear me earlier? I'm trying to beat out Cinnabon.
I know.
Go get it,
Right
young
now,
lady.
that's not
Go
one of
get
my
it.
goals, but I can consider it. Right now,
Later
my
on.
goals are trying to raise the money still so I
Right.
can get my food truck.
Right.
That way, I can start selling my
Right.
sweet rolls and more public
Call-
domain and things.
Yes.
That's
Caller
dope.
from the 267. Thanks for calling in. You're on the Man Cave Morning Show, WBKS1.com.
Hi, how are you?
Hello. Welcome to the show. What's your name? Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Walton, New Jersey.
Okay, and your name?
My name is Wanda.
Wanda, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Are you calling to show some support to Siani Dean of Cranky Granny Sweet Roll?
Definitely. I purchased some of her sweet rolls and for my husband and my son and myself.
Okay, we lost you. Because we caught up in the nor'easter, either that or you didn't pay
But
that.
she was showing
that phone
support.
bill.
She was showing love.
Yeah, but she might have been eating a cranky granny.
Yeah, probably
sweet roll,
eating. That's why I'm quiet over
and
here.
her fingers got sticky. And she
Yeah,
dropped the phone.
I dropped the phone with sticky cinnamon.
So okay, here. I think she's,
Norm.
Yes, she's calling back.
You have some icing on your nose there, sir.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Yeah, we dropped the call.
Sticky good
So
goodness.
let me ask you, what is it that you like most about Siani Dean's Cranky Granny Sweet Rolls?
Everything. It's made with love. Total love.
Nice.
And my husband and my son tore those rolls up. And I'm getting ready to order some more just for the heck of it.
So let me ask you, do you have a favorite roll that she makes?
My favorite was, let me see, which one was it? It was the banana with the blueberry topping.
Banana pudding
Wow.
or blueberry banana?
No, the rolls. I had banana with blueberries on top.
The blueberry banana.
That's fire.
Nice.
Oh my
That's
God.
one of the top sellers.
Oh my God.
They were so good. Oh my God.
So would you say, and could I ask you this, have you ever had a Cinnabon before?
Yes.
So how would you compare Cinnabon with Cranky Granny Sweet Roll?
There's no comparison.
Agreed. Agreed.
Wow, nice.
I will
Agreed.
co-sign.
Nice. Well, look, we want to thank you for calling in so much, Wanda. And feel free to watch. Are you watching the show live now?
Unfortunately not, because I'm at work.
Oh, you at work? You know what? Sneak into the bathroom.
Dig it.
And pull out your
I'm not
phone.
going to sneak.
No.
I'm going to do it right here at my desk.
There you go, sister.
Hey, you
There
go.
you go.
That's
Support black
That's what's up.
excellence.
You better do that.
Support black entrepreneurship.
Well,
What?
We appreciate you calling into the Man Cave Morning Show.
Too black, too strong.
WBKS1.com. Stay tuned because we're going to have more of Siani Dean of Cranky Granny Sweet Rolls.
Okay.
All right.
Have a blessed day.
God bless. God bless. Caller from the 856. State your name when you're calling from. You're on the Man Cave Morning Show, WBKS1.com.
Hi, good morning. My name is William Hill. I'm calling about the young lady that makes the awesome pastries and cakes.
Really? Now,
Yes.
now, William, let me ask you, man. What's your favorite sweet roll, bro?
Well, what's my favorite?
Yes.
What's my favorite is
Yes.
the yellow cake with the chocolate icing.
Yellow cake with the chocolate icing.
Chocolate icing.
What?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I mean, it's the bomb.
Wow. So you would recommend if you're having a function, cookout, or whatever, that somebody that people do orders of them Cranky Granny Sweet Rolls.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, I would recommend. I would recommend them for anything that she makes. I've tasted a couple other things like sweet rolls, but the chocolate cake is my favorite because I'm a man that loves yellow cake with chocolate ice.
Me too.
And I don't like to share it with anybody.
Me either.
So William, if I can ask, what is it that you do for a living?
I work for a mortgage company.
You work for a mortgage company as well?
Mortgage company in Jersey, yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, nice. Have you ever wanted to start your own business?
Yeah, I have thought about it, but I never went there. I don't know. Maybe I just got lazy. Not sure, but I definitely, if she needed financial help in that, I definitely wouldn't mind being a partner for her. I would think I would trust her on that.
Wow.
Because she does make some great stuff.
Okay, well, you work for a mortgage company, you deal with loans, so
get
that
that
may possibly
information
happen.
to the system. We got to get that information.
Well,
Right.
look, William, we want to thank you for calling in, man, and thank you for supporting Cranky Granny Sweet Rolls.
Yes.
and
Cranky Granny's food is tremendous.
Well,
Okay?
Yes. Thank you. We appreciate you calling in.
Cranky
No
Grannies
problem.
all day,
Bye-bye.
son.
Wow, you're getting a lot of love there.
I appreciate it all.
Yeah,
See, now I'm
definitely.
mad because like we tasting her rolls, and now she says she used to cook. Now I want to taste the actual food,
Yeah, buddy.
and then have the dessert.
Right.
No
right.
doubt. Shout out to Julius Gray, said investors.
imagine.
Shout out to Tisa Thomas. Brenda Spivey said congrats.
Right.
Leviticus Rudolph joined in. Derek Green said, where did the name Cranky Grannies come from? You're late, Derek. You're late. We talked about that in the beginning of the show. But the name Cranky Grannies, go ahead. Tell them again.
Cranky Granny Sweet Rolls, and basically just makes you reminisce on those times that you used to spend with your grandma or your granny, or even your grandpa, whoever.
Right.
Whoever wasn't very important to you, can even be your mother. And also, it's just like, anyone who, if your granny or your grandma makes anything, it's good. So you know my stuff is good.
Respect.
No doubt, no doubt. All right. Let's see here. Julius Gray said he wants one of those sweet rolls. Let's see. Kiara Harris says, "Shorty tearing them rolls up." Must be talking about you, kid. Yeah, she a little hungry.
I just have to close it because I was
ask you a
actually
question.
contemplating, like, should I say something for Ori?
No.
Oh wow, you really
Get your own,
gotta
my brother.
contemplate that.
I do.
Now Danielle Spencer said,
Kill me.
I love that Siani has a plan.
Yep.
Getting the food truck and then competing with Cinnabon, that's excellent.
Yeah, because my long-term goal is to have a franchise. So instead of people seeing the Cinnabon everywhere in the airports and in the malls and everything like that, I plan on having Cranky Granny Sweet Rolls everywhere you see
I can see it. I see it already.
Yeah, and shout out to Patricia
into
Shell
existence.
Givens. Patricia said, is she going to try to go on Shark Tank?
I don't think I'm going to try to go into Shark Tank because a lot of people don't know, but you actually have to pay to go on there. And then you also have to do a whole interview process the same way you do on an actual TV screen. Right. So I think I can make it without going on Shark Tank. It's a good show, but I don't think it's for me.
No doubt.
Now, let me ask you this. Is there any other show out there that you would consider going on as you pursue the endeavors of, get into a franchise?
Yes, I'm trying to get onto the Ellen show.
Okay.
I've been asking many people to just write letters to her for me. Just letting her know about me, the fact that I'm a 19-year-old entrepreneur.
Right.
Trying to have a successful life and everything like that. So I've been asking people to. A couple people have for me, and I really appreciate it because it's going a long way. I'm just trying to get noticed so I can make sure I can get on the show.
Yes.
And then maybe even one day meet my mentors, Diddy and DJ Khaled. So.
Wow.
Okay.
Pick up.
Okay. So this is what we need you to do, people. For everybody listening to the sound of our voice, we need you to bombard Ellen.
Yes,
the
tag
Ellen
her
show
in every post.
with letters.
Go tag her on Instagram, Facebook, any
tag
outlet.
her, text her if you have her number by any chance.
Yes. She wants to get on the Ellen show with Cranky Granny Sweet Rolls. So help her out. 19-year-old entrepreneur, man. Again, clap it up for that because that's a feat in itself.
So proud.
I know
of
a
you.
lot of 19-year-olds
Oh my gosh.
that don't have a clue.
They don't have. Yeah, they don't.
They don't have a clue.
And that's
Not
part
a
of the
clue.
reason why I'm proud I do what I do, because I also want to inspire other people.
Right.
Like the other day, Tuesday I believe it was, I was speaking over at a high school over in Philly called the Constitution High School.
Right.
And I was just talking to many different classes, telling them about myself and about my business and showing them that it is possible to be 19, successful, and not only through the entertainment business or through sports or anything.
Yes.
You can also be an entrepreneur.
Yes.
Or even if you want to be a doctor or a lawyer and things like that, you can also brand yourself where you're not still working for someone. You could start your own practice or anything.
Right.
So it's possible.
You're inspiring the hell out of me right now. I tell you that. So we were talking about fears and stuff, and how, like Dawu said, one of the biggest things is the fear of failure. We get so comfortable with with our lifestyles. Like I sing, so I'm comfortable in that realm.
Right.
But I also have other passions, and sometimes you think about it like, well, if I go outside of that, am I gonna screw it up?
Right.
You know what I mean? So just sitting here and watching you at 19, I don't know any and too many 19-year-olds who are that focused and that inspired by themselves. And I'm 41 and you inspire the hell out of me right now.
Thank you.
So she's giving me the fire that I need.
Seeing a young seeing a young person on their purpose is very humbling and very inspiring.
Hence my username, Finding My Purpose 10. That's why I put it there.
And being on your purpose again is what takes fear and pushes it away.
Right.
Absolutely.
Love you, sister.
Yes.
Shout out to let me give some shout out to Daniel. Daniel said must be fearless in business.
Yes.
Mary Ann, the design diva Muhammad said, "Go ahead, cousin. Love it. My business is advertising online. I can build your website.
That's what's up.
There you go.
Website, yeah.
That's what's up.
Paula De Sousa, I love saying that name.
Yes.
Says, and maybe you can come to Trinidad because we have Cinnabon everywhere in Trinidad. Hi, everyone. Hey, Paula.
That means I'll be coming to Trinidad.
Yes. Yes. See.
Shut it down.
See. Shut it down. Shut it down. Sierra Shields said, her Cajun Alfredo is the bomb.
What? You see?
Wow.
So that's the food thing. So would you ever consider? I'm just curious, doing the food thing again?
Not
No?
really, not really.
You feel the sweet rolls is where your heart is
Sweet
at.
rolls is where it's at.
Okay, that's what's
Gotcha,
up. That's what's up.
I
But-
love cooking and all, but I think Cranky Granny Sweet Rolls is gonna go. Well, I know it's gonna go far.
Right.
And that's really dope to like stay true to your brand and set an actual product identity for yourself. I think that's very important as far as when you're trying to achieve success in business. Now, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
I know you're local in New Jersey and you're capable of, delivering orders to whoever ordered. Now, what about the people outside of the state of New Jersey that might be interested in ordering? Is there something that you can set up, or do you have a setup that can, get your product beyond state boundaries?
As of right now, I don't. I'm still working on my shipping methods, but I will be going to Atlanta actually, and at the end of March, and I'll be selling my sweet rolls out there. So if there's anyone in Atlanta listening, I'll be.
Actually,
they will be. I'll be
actually, there is people in Atlanta listening. So you heard that she's coming to Atlanta.
Yes.
So make sure you get up
Show
with
support and
Siani
show
Dean
love
of Cranky Granny Sweet Rolls. They are really delicious. They really are awesome. My wife is like, yo, you better bring me back one of these sweet rolls. And I am. I tried to get you the other one before Woo Greedy Woo snatched up that.
Thank you very much.
She got another one there?
No applause, please.
All right, so you off the hook.
He took the only strawberry one.
Then you may have this.
Then you may have this one.
Nah. No, you may not.
No, you may not. Get your own, my brother.
But again, if you're just joining us, we are talking. We're definitely talking about fears you need to conquer.
All right.
Before starting a business. Fears you need to conquer before starting a business. And I'm curious, Siani, did you have any fears about getting into this business?
A couple.
Okay, talk to us about it.
Like I was explaining to some of the kids over at the high school the other day, I was letting them know I have 4 strikes against me. I'm black, I'm a female, I'm gay, and I'm young. Some people let those things stop them, and it almost kind of stopped me, but I had to remind myself that I'm bigger than that.
Right.
And that I'm more powerful than letting something like that stop me.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
And also just going out there and just being willing to let people try my stuff and getting the negative or positive reviews. But at the end of the day, I'm fearless, so it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, clap that up. She said, I'm fearless.
So you took the potential that you had.
Yes.
Right? And put it into action. All of us are full of potential.
Oh, yeah.
That's nice. But you have to put action behind your potential.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. Next question. Do you mail out orders?
As of right now, not yet.
Okay, because
I will be soon.
Danielle Spencer said, wait, can I give you money for a box and send it overnight?
I'm still trying to figure all the kinks and everything out of it. But
Okay. All right. We'll take another call. Caller from the 609. State your name when you call it from. You're on the Man Cave Morning Show. Welcome.
Hi, how you doing?
Good morning. Hello. Good morning.
Are you there, caller? Good morning.
We lost her. The reception just conked out.
It's that nor'easter popping.
Yeah,
She
that
called back.
nor'easter is off the hook.
She called back.
Yeah, just call back. Again, if you want to call in and give some words of encouragement to this 19-year-old entrepreneur.
That's right.
Siani Dean.
That's right.
Cranky Granny Sweet Rolls. Call in now. The phone number is 646-233-1302. Somebody calling right now. All right. Caller from the 609. Caller from the 609. Are you there?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
Welcome to the show. What's your name?
Hey, I am Siani's mom. I just want to say how proud I am of her.
Called in.
Thanks, Mom.
Hey, Mom.
Yes,
Hey, Mom.
her father-in-law is sitting here listening to our cell phone. And we just want to say we love her and how proud we are of her because she's such a hard worker.
Mom, don't make me cry. Don't make me cry this morning.
Too early in the morning for us to cry.
Too early for me to start crying.
So let me say this. I know you both must be very proud of your daughter.
We are.
So
we're very proud of her.
I know the fact that she chose to use Grandma as the face of Cranky Granny Sweet Rolls. That must have touched your heart.
Yes, it did. It touched our hearts a lot.
Mom?
And, you know, she loves my mom's cooking. She loves all our, you know, we got a cooking family. But we're just so proud that she's doing something that's positive, which I don't want to start crying.
Well, Mom, I want to thank you and Dad for raising a child like this. And I want to thank you for contributing to uplifting our community. We love your daughter. We support you and we support her. And I want to say thank you to you and your husband. Oh, and of course, Grandma.
Yeah. Thank you guys for putting me on your show.
You crying? You crying?
Oh, Mom,
you keep going.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much,
Mom, we appreciate you calling in.
Thank you so much. Thank you for calling.
Yes. God bless you, and look,
Sienna, you
God is
crying
definitely
over
going to
here.
continue to bless your
give her a
wonderful
hug.
daughter.
My mom has a way of
And we
Yeah,
wish
Mom, it's
Cranky
true.
Granny Sweet Roll the best.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mom. Love you.
Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Mom.
Damn it.
Oh, hold up.
Damn it, man. Something to my eye, son.
Damn it, Meg.
Hold up. Hold up.
Stop playing it. Just
Hey,
joking.
Cut it out.
I just want to say.
wait,
All
he's
right.
crying.
Look, bump all of that, bro. I'm gonna
Wait.
just have me another one.
Okay.
Wait.
Like,
We are back.
You don't steal my
We
cinema
are
when I'm
back.
crying.
Yo.
That's one of the best feelings in the world to have.
my God.
To be a proud mother, to be a proud parent,
My
because
allergies.
these kids in this generation, they don't know their butts from their elbows half the time. And it's true. Like, come on, like you're 19 and you know exactly what you want to do. I'm laughing at how nervous you came in earlier.
You don't
She
want
was
not
like,
nervous at
I don't
all.
know. Should I answer this? Look, she's just like,
Right.
she bossed
Own in the
up right
room.
now. She's
Own
but
in the
yo,
room.
when that music
yeah.
started hitting her,
Yeah.
that groove
Yeah, when
just
she
mellowed
started,
her
when she
out,
started
bro.
thumping her head.
Yeah.
Hip hop got in. Yeah, we got you.
And you
Out
know,
the window.
and you know what I like. I like the fact that I'm gonna be honest with you, right? So I see a lot of people come through here, and it's a blessing. But they come through BKS to promote their business, to talk about their service or their product or whatever. And some people that come through here, they fail at presentation.
Yeah.
Presentation is one of the key things you have to have when you want people to rock with your product and
Yes.
support your service.
Yes.
So she could have came right in the hoodie, in the Timbs, like, yo, what's up? Here the pastries, man. You know what I'm saying? She
bring a very good point up.
She could have came like that, right? But when she walked in here, she came prepared,
Like a boss.
In her uniform.
ready.
Yeah.
And this is how, she came in and represented. So when I see that,
Yes.
these are the examples that a lot of our youth, people in general, I ain't even going to just say the youth, need to carry themselves.
Yeah.
I see
So
a lot
true.
of people that want me
So
to
true.
support their business,
Right.
and they misrepresent
Yes.
themselves.
And their people.
And what was
That's
the
right.
first thing we said before we even got here? We said, "Dang, I wonder if she even gonna make it in this weather because it's disgusting outside."
And the fact that there's a northeast, oh, that's another thing. I'm glad you
she
brought that
showed
up.
up
Kiss.
wet at the door,
I
banging.
actually
like,
said in my head, I said, she's going to call out today. I'm like, we're not getting no Cranky Granny Sweet Rolls.
"Yeah." We were like, "The
And-
weather's nuts outside."
And she rolled up early, on time, and said, where do I set up? Basically. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that's very impressive. Let's clap that up.
Yes.
Let's applaud
And
that.
I also want to add on. I met this young lady outside of the studio 2 weeks ago in the parking lot. All right? She looked me dead in the eye, gave me a hug, and explained to me what her product was. And it humbled me and it impressed me because a lot of young people are not humble. Okay, that's the first thing. Second of all, young people don't want to work. They want everything now. Okay? If you look at the way you're set up and what you have on, the way you present yourself and the way you articulate, right? You're able to come in and make a place your own. And I so appreciate that because I spend so much time these young people and complaining and complaining.
Right.
You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to support. I can complain, fine, but I can also use this platform, right, to support our young people and Black entrepreneurship. I am so proud of you.
Thank you.
So proud of you. About to cry up in this joint. All right, all right. Give me some more sugar. Give me some more sugar.
All right, so we're gonna
get my sugar high,
to
yo.
the thing at hand. And again, where can people reach you at? So get ready, y'all, with a pen or put it in your phone or whatever.
This is the important part.
This the very important part.
Very important.
This is the important part.
Where
that's what's important.
Could people that want some Cranky Granny sweet rolls reach you at and contact you at?
You can call me or text at 609-401-0090. Email me at crankygrannies@gmail.com. Contact me on Facebook at Cranky Granny Sweet Rolls or Siani Dean, or inbox me on Cranky Grannies on Instagram.
Give the number one more time, Siani.
609-401-0090.
Y'all got that?
609-401-0090.
And I also have a GoFundMe page up as well if anyone is looking to donate or anything like that.
Yes.
And they also have my story on there as well. It's Cranky Granny's Dessert Truck.
All right.
Definitely go out and support that.
Cranky
like a plan
Granny's
to me.
Dessert Truck.
Yep.
On GoFundMe.
Yep.
Let's help her get this dessert truck. Come on, people, get together. This is who we need to be helping. You know what I'm saying? This is who we need to be supporting. Very, very, very positive. And the product is good. It'll be one thing if the product wasn't good. You know what I'm saying? I'll just be like, oh, okay. Is she gone yet? Go get me that cinnamon. But
I just told who I wish I had a license. I drive her around myself.
Right. But because the product is good, when I think of sweet rolls now, I'm going to think of Cranky Granny sweet rolls.
And if you want to create Wakanda in real life, you do it through entrepreneurship. So if you supported Black Panther, who I did support, but he's make-believe, what we can do is support real heroes. Thank you. Carry on.
Shout out to Derek Green. What's up, my dude? He said, I'd love to support. We need to get that delivery up and running.
Yeah, and she needs the truck. She needs the truck.
And think about it. The order, you need to, I'm quite sure you are, but you really need to research more too, like how Danielle lives out, I think, North Carolina or
Virginia.
Virginia. How to package it up and send it out. You know what I'm saying? Because people will support.
Yeah, I've been trying to figure it out and everything. So.
Yeah, because they will want to order from all over the country. You know what I'm saying? Once they get a taste of these sweet rolls and everything. And you know, matter of fact, I'm gonna be selfish. Nah, wifey, you can't have the other one. No, you can't have it. But
You
shout out
guys
to
won't be seeing Norma Monday.
Paul Joseph Williams said,
coma.
on time is late, being early is on time. No doubt.
No doubt.
Shout out to who wants to read Paula
Alright.
DeSouza's comment.
So coming from Trinidad, right? She says,
Respect.
as someone who has been an entrepreneur from as early as age 25, fear is something that will always be a part of your journey. You have to keep your eyes on the prize, enjoy the journey. Every challenge will be wrapped with lessons. Choose to be motivated always. Believe in your brand against all odds.
Yes.
And stay focused.
Yes.
Agreed.
Believe.
Shout out to
bomb on
moms dropping the gems on how to
think
be
I'm
an
gonna have to read that every
entrepreneur.
day.
Yes.
Because every day I get a little discouraged,
Definitely.
but I always got to remember what the bigger goal and picture is. So.
Yes.
Again, somebody is asking again. Kishana Hunt Brown. She said, "Can she ship them?" She's working on it. She's working on it. Latanya M. Smith said, "Looks good. I will support." Latanya definitely will.
Thank you.
Sandy said, "If you eat my sweet roll,
You see?
you may disappear this
What
weekend."
did I say? Yo, Sandy. That must be the light skin. Yo,
We
I
got you,
just
Mrs.
said
General.
he's not showing up
we,
on
we got
Monday.
you, we got you, Mrs. General. We got you.
For those,
Sandy with her mafia ties on the low.
Yo.
Yes.
for
Yes.
those that Lord,
Stupid.
for those that missed the clip,
Stupid kids.
and again, today's show is actually being sponsored by Siani Dean, Cranky Granny Sweet Roll, and look, the sweet rolls are in the building. I seen the greed come out.
In our bellies.
I seen the greed come out of my team, my partners. I seen the treachery. The
I am
the
who I am,
deception.
Sienna. I am who I am.
I seen me
Go
turning
get me
my
some
back.
more. That's right.
I seen me turning my back.
Don't
and
sleep,
my sweet
bro.
rolls is
Don't
almost
sleep.
gone.
Don't sleep.
I
Don't
seen
sleep.
it all.
Listen,
That's right.
That would never happen.
Don't
We
I'll
would
sleep.
do
just
that.
tell
Don't
you
sleep.
this. As much as y'all had the fat ones, the vegan joint was rocking, all right?
I still gotta taste
never
that
had
vegan
a vegan
joint.
look, I never had a vegan sweet roll in my life. I never had anything vegan besides like the vegetarian stuff.
You right.
But listen, I'm like, yo, This joint tastes so good.
Oh, you know what? I told Short Fuse, because Short Fuse is the only vegan on our team at BKS. He's the only vegan, so I told him I'll give him a vegan roll.
I don't know if you're gonna get one.
All right, y'all.
Nah, but shout out to Short Fuse, bro. We got you.
We got you, bro. We got you. Again, if you missed the clip, again, let me run this for y'all that missed it. Sweet Granny's. I'm sorry. Did I say Sweet Granny's? Frankie Granny's.
Get it right, sir.
Rolls.
He's just
sorry.
he's just so sweet.
I said Sweet Granny. I mean, because your mama was so sweet.
Yeah, she was.
All right.
Tear-jerking right now.
Here goes the video clip.
Much pride.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. Black excellence.
Yeah,
people.
very, very proud. We're gonna let's get into this out because some people need some information, man. Because I know there's a lot of people out there with a great skill set. They're very talented, but they don't know where to start when it comes to their own business. And fear, we know fear can destroy your dreams
and cloud your vision.
Yes, and cloud your vision. So we're going to talk about this right now. 5 fears you need to conquer before starting a business.
All right.
So you ready, people?
Yes.
5 fears.
Let's get it.
You need to conquer before starting a business. So we're going to go into this right now. And here we go. Here we go with the 5 fears. Okay. So, all right. And this is coming from entrepreneur.com.
All right.
Entrepreneur.com. And let's see if we agree or if this can help us. So 5 fears you need to conquer. Conquer the fear of running out of money. Conquer that fear right now. So I'll read the first one. Capital is one of the biggest concerns most entrepreneurs have, and with good reason. Starting a business requires a lot of money, which usually comes directly from the entrepreneur's saving or the pockets of independent investors. If you can't secure a reliable revenue stream by the time that initial startup capital runs out, the business and all that money is in jeopardy of being lost for good. Disappointing investors is one thing, but losing your life savings is another.
Agreed.
So will we all agree this is one of the fears we have to conquer if you're trying to start a business?
Right.
Definitely. And like Paula D'Souza in the chat room said, write your vision down. I feel it's important if you have, a business or any type of dream that you want to actually go into financing and start, you got to write it down on paper, because what that does is it allows you to visualize what you have conceptually seen in your head when you put it physically on that paper. So now you got a chance to go back and look at it. You could always tweak the idea. You could always improve it. You can figure out, all right, as far as like a financial portion, what do I need to do? What is my overall expense? How do I, get this thing off the ground effectively? How can I have it sustainable for at least a year or two until that revenue becomes a cycle of, self-driven profits?
And to add to that, in addition to writing it down, you should say it. Because things come into reality by what we speak.
Yes.
This is a spiritual principle. So after you write it down, right, you have to physically, out loud, every day say it. Like I said, I want to be on the radio. I want to be on the radio. It's very important. It's very important that we turn our potential into action. The first step after the thought is the speech. If you don't say it, no one else will. If you can't see it, no one else will see it.
Absolutely.
Agreed.
Absolutely. That was definitely one of the fears I had, but I know what I wanted to do. One thing that I learned about myself is that if I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. And
you only got to say it to yourself.
Yeah,
you got to say it to nobody else.
I kept saying it to
I'm
myself.
going to do this.
And I got tired of FM radio. And this is what it was, people. I got tired of FM radio. I got tired of playing the politics of terrestrial radio. There's a lot of politics in FM radio, whatever. And then at that moment when I got tired, the internet started booming. And I said, wait a minute.
Go ahead.
The internet is a way to reach people around the world.
Mm-hmm.
You can touch people around the world with the internet. So I had an entertainment background. I said, I'm just going to go for it. I was about to get laid off from my corporate job in 2007, and I had a 401k. So I took out $13,000 from my 401k, and then I went to town. I got my partners, people I grew up with, and we all invested either a skill set or money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And you know, lo and behold, here's BKS. You know, and so it started with the vision first. You know, and a lot of people don't realize something. If you can think it, you can manifest it into reality.
So true. Because we manifest, we have such negative thoughts.
Oh, yeah.
If you write down everything you think about during the day, you'll be surprised at how much negativity occurs. Which is why this young woman is incredible, right? She graduated from high school and said, I want my business, and did it, right? Number one. Number two, being tired can be a good thing as well. You can be tired and not have action. But when you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, you start to look at your potential and ask yourself, why are you not investing into your own idea and into your own passion? People sit by the wayside, they hate, they criticize, they complain all the time, but never take what God gave them and put it into action. What you got to do is take what you love and put it into action.
Absolutely.
That's what you got to do.
Absolutely.
That's what time it is.
Yes, put it into action and stop procrastinating, man. You know,
and stop hating.
Complaining about everything.
And stop hating too while you're at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So, okay, so we're going to go on to the next one. And again, if you're just joining us, we are talking about right now some fears you need to conquer before starting your business. And number one was running out of money. Number two is not being good enough.
Read this, sir.
Yes.
Not being good
Read
enough
that.
is number two. This is a fear that a lot of people have. So whether you're worried that you aren't good enough as an entrepreneur or that your product isn't good enough to be competitive, the fear of not being good enough can be debilitating for new entrepreneurs. All right? And this is the truth. This is the truth. Sometimes you doubt yourself so much you kill your dream. I'm going to say that again. Sometimes you doubt yourself so much
you sabotage your own dream.
Stop doubting. I heard you say that early, like I didn't know, blah, 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 blah. And then you became fearless. You know, Siani became fearless.
Oh, yes.
And she's doing it.
Yes.
And she got a good product.
Right.
All right. And it looks good. She has a vision. She said, you know what? I mean, look at the face of Cranky Granny's. His own grandmother. So, you know, you got to go ahead, Will.
I'm sorry. And you have to pay attention to detail.
Yes.
Look at the typeface. Look at the coloring. Look at the name. How many syllables in the name? Cranky Granny Sweet Rolls. The way you say it.
Right.
Look, as someone that has to work on details, in order to accomplish a goal, you have to be detail oriented. And you know what? If you can be detail oriented for a job and for someone else, you have to decide that you want to put at least as much time into your job as to yourself. So what does that mean for me in particular? So 40 hours on the job, 40, 50, 60 on my dream. That's a lot of hours. But guess what? Hard work and dedication. Let's get it.
Yeah.
I look at it
Let's
this
get
way.
it.
Mm-hmm.
I pay so much attention to details and things like that because I don't want to be able to have any type of excuses. I don't want anybody to look at me like, oh, she's doing this. Oh, she's young, so she can do that. I don't want to have any excuses at all. I want someone who's maybe 40, 50,
right.
29. If you're in the business world, I want you to look at me just like you're looking at yourself.
Right.
Don't give me any exceptions just because I'm 19.
Right.
Do this. If I was 29, say the same things you would say to me, treat me the same exact way.
Right.
because I can't get anywhere by being sugar coated.
Yeah,
agreed.
Yeah, that's real talk. Clap
Like even
that
my
up.
sisters and my mom, my sister especially, she doesn't sugarcoat anything, and it definitely does help me.
Being excellent is important. That's not being stuck up or arrogant.
Of course not.
There's a difference between excellence and belief. I'm sorry, a difference between arrogance and being self-assured and confident.
And arrogance kills everything.
Because,
Arrogance
even
does?
down to
Right.
my uniforms. You see, I'm dressed in black and white.
Yes.
When I did the event for Only Women Wear High Heels.
Yes.
Me and my niece, we had on black and white. I'm very
Presentation.
serious about presentation, about our uniforms, not
Absolutely.
being on our phones. And even though I seen like other people, like maybe sitting down and things like that, I make sure I stand up. I want you to make sure you see me. I want you to see my brand. I want you to see Cranky Granny Sweet.
So to be
I
a
want you to
professional,
respect me.
you have to present professionalism. Am I right?
Exactly.
Yeah, you
All
can't
right.
give yourself any excuses.
Right.
I'm a
Presentation is
small
crazy.
business. I'm a startup business.
Right.
I'm young. There's no excuses. A
Yes.
business is a business, especially if I plan on making a franchise.
Right.
I can't expect to get franchise money or franchise.
Investment.
Yeah.
Right.
If I'm acting like I really don't want to do it.
Subpar, substandard, unprofessional. That's right.
Yeah, let's clap that up.
Clap it up.
And again, we're talking about these fears. Go ahead.
So I just want to say, it doesn't get better than Grannies.
Cranky Grannies.
That's your is that your slogan or your
Yes, that's
motto?
that's my
your
slogan, yeah.
That's your slogan.
Yep.
I want to point out something. If you're really like not for you, but for listeners out there that are thinking about branding themselves, everything about your logo is a selling point. Everything about your name
I agree.
is a selling point.
I agree.
Everything about the things that, Deacon Wu was mentioning with, the syllables, how you say.
Yep.
When you think about these things, you got to think about it to the point where it becomes repetitive. So when you say it, it sticks to somebody. Because not for nothing, the first time we spoke, Cranky Granny stuck with me. And it wasn't, a situation like some of the other businesses that were there where I had to struggle to remember, like, all right,
Yeah,
what
yeah,
was
we
this
all remember the
person's
name. Right.
Like, what was this person's business?
Right.
But when you see Cranky Grannies, you got a set color scheme, you got a name that sticks, you got a slogan that sells. Everything about how you branded yourself and the way you present yourself with professionalism is all selling points that you got to think about when you're trying to be critical with being an entrepreneur and getting into business. So for those out there, just make sure you're taking your little notes and watch Cranky Grannies blow up in your face.
Make sure you
Dynamite!
research as well.
I got to add something else. Color is very important. Let's go back to her logo, right? It's yellow and red, right? Think about this. McDonald's, right? Their logo is yellow and red, okay? This young lady is actually cognizant of the way colors,
Yes.
right, stick to your consciousness. Do you understand me? And if you also notice, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, the pictures of the pastries, right, that are on top of the color coincide. So it pulls your eye back and forth. Next thing it does, the name itself sticks into your head. Cranky Granny. I've been hearing about this for a long time. I didn't put the product with the face, but as soon as I said, oh, that's the young lady. So there is so much information and knowledge out there. This young lady has studied typeface, advertising, propaganda, presentation, right? There's a lot of things that we have to do to get into business. And like Norm said, what's up? This is my no. In order to franchise, right, you have to begin to investigate what it means to make your company stick.
Right.
Take notes, please, from the 19-year-old.
And you also have to make sure you do your research. Like I've done 50 to 60 hours worth of market research and things like that. I made sure that I looked up what colors go good, what colors pull people in and things like that. I didn't just, oh, you know what? I think I'm going to do yellow and red.
No.
I actually went and looked what colors make people hungry, what colors make people happy, what colors attract the eye, things like that. Because I had a logo before this one, but I didn't think it was as attractive, so had to just...
And also, do you know what else? Do you know what else? All your senses are connected. You know you can see a color and get a taste in your mouth.
Oh, yeah.
You can see a color and have a smell. See that? Marketing.
Because like right away I look at your banner and I think about the two fruits that I love the most, and that's pineapples and strawberries. So that's immediately what I like. When I look at it, I look at the page. You know, you look at the pictures and everything. Everything is about presentation,
Right.
And your presentation, the way you came in and laid everything out, by the way you by the way you sat there,
Yes.
by the way you came in, like Norm said,
The poise.
You know, through your your uniform on and got
Right.
ready.
Right.
Everything like that. That in itself is the selling point.
Yes.
And then when you open your mouth and you speak, you show how intelligent you are and how
Right.
articulate you are.
Thank you.
And that's gonna go crazy far. And it just makes every one of her fears that she listed, the four main reasons, those aren't even fears, those are your four strengths. The fact that you're black, the fact that you're 19, the fact that you're gay, the fact that all these things, those are not fears.
Absolutely.
Those things aren't gonna, take away from who you are and your product. Those are your strengths right there. So that's what you have to wear. Wear it as a badge of honor, girl, because everybody else is gonna try to make it seem like those are your weaknesses or those are your fears and things that you have to worry about.
Right.
No, they're your strengths.
Right.
Yes.
You know?
Absolutely. Agree.
Clap that up.
At the end
Clap
of the
that
day,
up.
like, get out of here.
So again,
So many arrogant people who supposedly have products and have music and have all these things, and just when they open their mouth, they just ruin it for themselves. You know what I'm saying? So just
Stay
continue
humble
being
and work. That's it.
Yeah.
You'll be successful.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
We gonna read some comments.
Let's read some comments.
All right, so we got Paula D'Souza. She says success occurs when your dreams are bigger than your excuses. And shout out to Danielle Spencer. She said, Siani, you're very encouraging. Your confidence wears off in the people around you. Black girl magic. Tell them.
Black girl magic.
Yes. Definitely.
Issa Rae vibe.
Shout out to Miss
here.
Gina Keys. She did a major production last week.
Yeah.
She comments and she says, awesomeness. Congrats, little sis.
Yes.
So there's a lot of love here.
Success. I've always said that success isn't the end goal, so it's not just the money and the fact that I have a franchise. It's the very beginning. So right now I'm already living in my success.
Exactly.
So the struggles that I have, the ups and the downs that I'm going to go through, everything's part of the success. It's not just the end goal. So
No doubt.
Well said, sis. Well said.
Yes.
And I'm actually glad and I'm satisfied that you took time out to do research to understand the psychological effect that occurs with coloring when it comes to branding and doing business. That was really smart.
I told you, I don't want to give myself any excuses just because I'm young.
Right.
Definitely.
And the enemy understands color and propaganda. They understand it. So that she's using those tools to propagate her brand and to spread positivity and encourage. There's someone that's looking at you that will never tell you how much you mean to them. It's very important how you carry yourself because you never know who's watching you. Never know.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Again, if you're just joining us, you're on the official Man Cave Morning Show,
Bang, bang.
WBKS1.com.
Tell them.
Bang, bang.
Yes. Shout out to everybody that's watching us live on YouTube, watching us live on Twitter, watching us live on Periscope, watching us live on Ustream, watching us live on the mother site, WBKS1.com.
Right.
Listening to us on the TuneIn app. Make sure y'all download that TuneIn app if you don't have it already. Download that app, man. You get some great stuff. And you can listen to us all the time. Also, we are talking about fears you need to conquer before starting a business.
Where we at, General?
Yes. So we are at now number three.
Yes.
Number
I
3.
believe it's number 3.
What? Oh, three.
4?
Oh, 3.
So failing.
Failing.
All right,
Says
let's talk
the
about
fear
it.
of failure gets the better of all of us occasionally. They are small failures such as botched email marketing campaigns or a major bug you discovered post-launch, or massive failures such as companies going under. Failure will set you back no matter what, but you can't let the fear of failure stop you from making a decision. Failure is only the end of the road if you let it be. Otherwise, it is just a temporary stopping point in a long path to final destination.
Yeah, clap that up. Clap that up. Yeah, and that was one of the things with me, man, because when I decided to do the whole BKS thing, the internet thing was new. You know what I'm saying? It was new. It was fresh, and you really haven't heard of a lot of internet radio stations.
No.
Like, we were really on the cutting edge, actually, of a lot of it, especially in these parts. You know, especially Jersey, New York area. The only one that was really doing it And I think we kind of started around the same time was DTF. And so there's DTF, and then I was like, you know what? I want to do this. You know, I want to do this thing. I believe in it. I think we can provide a platform for people that otherwise won't get a platform on NBC, won't get a platform on the top #1 FM radio stations or whatever. And I saw that the internet was growing and growing and growing. And when we took the chance and started BKS, of course, it started with the logo. It started with this.
Right.
Shout out to Derek Green. Derek Green actually remembers when we first started, and we came to him for the website.
Wow.
And the logo.
Respect.
And but he was instrumental in our humble beginnings and everything. But there was so many elements that we needed to get this thing off the ground, because it was still sort of unheard of. And then, you know, it went to another level. People don't realize we made history in the state of New Jersey. We're the first radio station to do a radiothon to raise money for stopping the violence in the city of Plainfield.
All right.
We did a 3-day nonstop radiothon. This was open, nonstop. People were in here nonstop, sleeping in here, people were coming, performing 2 o'clock in the morning, giving donations, and we raised money. And so that made history, actually, in Jersey. A lot of people don't know that. We were the first internet radio station to have a national contract with the YWCA. For domestic violence awareness. And we had major celebrities contributing music to an album that we produced and that I produced. We had Mary J. Blige on it. We had Layla Hathaway on it. Some heavy hitters on our album. So BKS, there's a lot of things people don't even know about BKS that we made history on. We were part of the first female bust that was in the Capitol of an African-American woman, Sojourner Truth.
Yes.
We were a part of that. They asked us to produce the song that Yolanda Adams and Dorinda Clark sung for the ceremony where we met Michelle Obama and Hillary Clinton and Nancy Pelosi and Cicely Tyson. And they honored us, and they allowed us to bring our whole team, 40 of us, down to the Capitol and represent. So, you know, we're making strides, and we grow every day. But the humble beginnings you always remember, because you remember what it took, you know, to get you from point A to point B. So fear was a factor early on, but like she said, I'm right with you. I'm fearless. You know, we don't fear nothing.
Part of the success.
Yeah.
Want to link the word fear to the word value. Okay, what do I mean by that? What do I mean? If you value something, right, fear subsides. Okay, there's a nor'easter outside. If somebody said, Dawood, 1 mile down the road, right, 1 mile down the road, there's $1 million, right, and a flat screen TV and a brand new car. All you got to do is walk down the road without a coat on. You know what I would do? I'd leave this studio right now. Bye, Norm. Bye. Love you. Give you $100,000. You know what I would do? I walk down the road. Why? Because what's on the other side I value. Okay? If my leg hurt, that's nice. If a car came and splashed water on me, that's adversity. Right? What I even consider my fear. Right? Or the idea that I could not do it. What I would say is, what's on the other side of the adversity is more valuable. The problem is for me and for you and a lot of other people is that we don't value our own dream. Okay? Because there's a nor'easter outside, but you got to get to work. You're going to get to work. Okay? But when you're running on your own business and the nor'easter outside, hey, Norm, I don't know if I can make it today. Why? Because we don't value ourselves or our dreams. Does fear motivate? Does fear exist? Yes, but it's simply not an option if what's on the other side is valuable. So what we need to do is value our ideas and our dreams and our aspirations, like this young lady is doing right here.
No doubt, no doubt. First of all, people, I just want to say I love everything we're talking about today. Shout out to our sponsor, Cranky Granny Sweet Rolls. But if anybody want to make a donation to us so we can buy Dawood a pillow so he can stop banging on the on the desk,
I'm gonna wear some boxing gloves.
We're accepting donations right now for a pillow for him to bang on.
Right.
When he's on the show.
Yeah, I'm about to have my diabetic
It only
fit too.
costs you It only costs you 35 cents a day to donate to the cause of the wounded table, y'all.
And some sugar too.
Anyway, let's go on to number four. Number 4, all right? And so, again, we are discussing 5 fears you'll need to conquer before starting a business. So we're on to what? Number 4?
Yes.
Number 4.
Number 4 is
being overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed. Boy, do I know about that one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
The entrepreneurial
Wow.
life isn't chosen because it's easy. It's chosen because it's a challenge with many rewards along the way. If you're getting into entrepreneurship because it seems like an easy way to get rich quickly, someone has lied to you. Entrepreneurship is riddled with obstacles, stress, and hard work.
Yep.
Yes. Clap that up. Clap that up. That's true. Being overwhelmed. That's definitely a fear. Like, do I have enough help? You know, can I put together a trustworthy, loyal team?
Yes.
Because if not, if you don't think about these things, you will be overwhelmed. Oh, yeah. When I seen you at the convention, the conference for the OWL show for BKS, when I seen you there and you were working hard, you were getting it in, you had help. You realized, and the reason why you had help is why? Because you realized, you know, you can do it, but it would be a lot better if you had help, so you wouldn't feel overwhelmed.
Yes.
So I'm just curious. So even when you're baking and you're doing what you do you do all the work by yourself, even in the baking process, or do you get somebody to help you?
No, I do all that by myself. Usually I have help as far as like things like this, like the banner and things like that, or like promoting. But as far as all the baking, all making the toppings and everything like that, I do it all by myself.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and it's not easy, man. And I know you know about being overwhelmed because, again, shout out to Wu. You know, I'm proud of his brother because he also has a fencing school. He has a fencing school where he teaches fencing. You know, I thought it looked easy because I watched a lot of Zorro movies. And
I'm Peter Pan.
Yeah.
Peter Pan don't fence. Zorro fence.
So I know, brother. Did you feel the factor of like I may be overwhelmed in the process of your business?
Overwhelmed and afraid. Overwhelmed and afraid. And what happens is, what happened to me initially was I would use a setback to defeat myself. Like, oh, well, see, it wasn't meant to be. See, I made a mistake. But then I began to remember how much time and effort I invested in someone else's dream. That's what gives me the strength to kind of carry on. You know what I mean? You got to remember that you have the ability to work. Why is it so hard for me to work for myself?
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's like it's shit, but it's not, Kiss.
I know.
You know what else?
Become more valuable to yourself.
Right.
And I got to ask the question to all of these entrepreneurs here, right? You know who hates on you a lot? Family. Oh, really? Ooh. Really? Oh, yeah. Really? And
friends, even your best friends,
and people that are close to you, pull your energy. Because if I don't know you, I don't care. I get a lot of hate for what I say on the radio, but my family or people that are close to me, I had to cut them off.
Yeah,
to start pursuing my dream.
It happens. Sometimes.
Then you get successful. Then everybody's your friend.
But you know what? Sometimes they cut you off because you're doing something.
You're doing your thing. Yeah.
That they wish they could do.
That was gonna be my next question. Like, since you started your franchise, because we're gonna speak that into existence.
Yeah, absolutely.
How many of your friends have stuck by you and supported you, and how many have you like kind of just stopped dealing with?
Don't say any names.
I'm not gonna say any names.
but put them on blast. This is WB. I'm kidding.
But
just curious.
A good amount of people. Even though I may not even consider them like really close friends because we don't talk on a daily basis, I've had some really great supporters. There's not too many people that hasn't been supportive. If they're not, then it's secret.
You don't know it. Yep.
Okay.
There's a couple people that come to mind that like I would even notice little things. They wouldn't share things. They wouldn't speak about it. It would be little things, but you know, I just had to exit those type of people out of my life.
I think Siani doesn't pay attention to her haters. She got them though.
She should.
That's part of it.
She doesn't pay attention.
Guess what? You ain't popping if you ain't got haters. So if she popping, she got haters.
Absolutely.
So guess what? She gonna keep being popping. She so she can keep giving her haters the reason to hate.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
And at the end of the day, people like that, you know that people like that are just they're hateful because they're not living their dreams. They're busy,
absolutely,
you know, trying to be the negative in her life to say, wow, well, she's doing so. But what are you doing?
And because I know Jenna's about to say something, understand this: when you're doing something positive, it creates hate. You know what I mean? Like it's not necessarily you. People are so broken inside, and they're so full of potential that they resent the fact that you're taking your potential and putting it into action. So it doesn't even have to be necessarily that you're doing something, right? But people get very angry at love and potential and stuff like that.
And the crazy thing about it, and it's funny you talking about this, sometimes your biggest support system is strangers.
Yeah.
Your biggest support system is strangers.
Yes.
People that don't even know you. And I realize when I go through my travels or I'm interviewing celebrities or I'm covering events or I'm doing the radio grind or whatever like this, sometimes the biggest support system I have it would be strangers.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, and I got a lot of family. You would think my family will always be rocking out or tuning in or sharing this or whatever like that. But the biggest support system comes from strangers. Yeah. And even some friends I've known for years have fallen off because I was consistent with my dream and what I wanted to do.
Consistent and driven.
If anybody really knows me, they know I'm still about the same thing
that you were about.
That I was about. Years ago when I got into the entertainment game, I was DJing. I'm still involved with music. I'm still involved with entertainment.
Yes.
I'm still involved in the same type of world. I just elevated. And some people do not want to see you elevate, or they can't stand the elevation because they're still stagnant.
Yes.
And they're stagnant in their goals and their dreams. But you can't blame someone else for what you're not doing. You cannot blame somebody else because you are not focusing on and accomplishing your dreams.
Right.
Agreed.
And it is what it is. If you're just joining us, we are talking about fears you need to conquer before starting a business.
All right.
Fears you need to conquer before starting a business. We're on number 5 now? Yep. All right, so we're on number 5.
All right now.
And here it goes. This is the last one. The unknown.
Yes.
The unknown. Break it down, Dr. J.
Okay, the unknown is indescribable and impossible to prepare for. When you first get started with a business plan, a bit of money, and maybe a partner or a mentor by your side, you'll have no idea what to expect in your first year. For many, it's a thrilling thought, but it's also terrifying.
Yep.
Entrepreneurship isn't a job, it becomes a lifestyle. You're choosing to be in this role because you are a risk taker.
Yeah.
You're passionate, you work hard, and you believe in your idea. Those 4 qualities are more than enough to conquer any obstacle that gets in your way. Let me repeat that line because that's very important.
Yep.
You are choosing to be in this role because you are a risk taker. You're passionate, you work hard, and you believe in your idea. These 4 qualities are more than enough to conquer any obstacle that gets in your way, even the unknown ones. So put those fears to rest and believe in yourself.
Yes. Yeah, clap that one up. Wow. I mean, that's true. The unknown, and again, fear can either, like make you buck up and say I'm gonna do it, or fear can really destroy your whole
fight or flight,
your whole mission.
I want to say something. I listened to Will Smith recently on my Instagram, and he was talking about embracing fear, and he was pretty much referencing it towards life. And the example that he used for the scenario is when you go skydiving. The entire experience is riddled with fear until you get up into the plane. You're up in the air, you're strapped up to your instructor, and you have no other choice but to jump. So in that moment, you're so fearful that you're at the intensified what's the word I'm looking for? Anyways, you're so fearful that you just do it like Nike. You just do it. You get out the plane, and before you know it, when you're engulfed in the feeling of, all right, I'm actually airborne, you open your eyes and you realize this is not that bad. This is not that bad. The word I was actually looking for was climax.
It's just like with this. I was fearful to come do this.
Right.
And now I'm pretty comfortable. I'm having a great time and everything.
Yeah, clap that up.
I definitely want to add on. Here's how you conquer fear. Preparation. Okay, and practice. When you practice and you prepare and you become good. Okay? If someone were to say to me right now, give a fencing example of fencing, I could get up right now and do it. That is who I am. Right? It's not what I do, it's who I am. Right? So the fear comes is, can I get to the studio on time? Can I do this and can I do that? I'm never afraid to be excellent because I practice it and I become it. Right? So for you, right? You know this is who you and what you are. Everything else is simply an obstacle. Right? He knows that he owns the station. She knows that she is a singer and a performer. Right? So there's never any type of stage fright when you know that you have put the time and effort into yourself to become excellent at your craft. Right. The problem is people don't want to put due diligence in, and they don't want to practice. They just want to get the end result. Right? They just want to stand. How many hours were you in the kitchen? You know, how much time were you with your grandmother and your mother running back and forth and being a gopher? How much time before your grandmother said, baby, you can't even touch the stove? Right? The reason that you're not afraid is because you're excellent at what you do. That's how you take fear and turn it into motivation.
Absolutely.
But when you're a phony and you don't practice and you're not humble and you don't put the work in, you're afraid.
Yeah.
It also separates passion from just knowing you can do something just to get it done, to see the coin at the end of the day.
Passion from
ability.
ability.
She loves what she does. The fact that she can cook her butt off and
That's
everybody's
who
talking about
she
her
is.
food, and she's like, no, this is where I'm at. You get what I'm saying? She could have easily been like, oh, I can make
I'll be
more
a
money
chef.
and being the chef and still doing my pastries and doing both, because she can do both.
Started a company, stopped it, stopped the successful company, said,
To start another one.
I'm gonna do this now. Well, why don't you stay where you are?
Yeah, she could do it. She started another one.
Right.
And that's dope.
That is dope.
That's crazy dope.
So real quick, Wu, tell everybody if they're trying to learn fencing, what they have to do to get you to teach them.
Yeah. I'm trying to get my Zora on.
My email account is illtownbrickcity@yahoo.com, ILLTOWNBRICK city.com. Also, you can reach out to me at the station. I am available and I do travel. That's how you get to my skill set.
See, fencing has always been an awesome thing to me, but my fear is getting stabbed in the eye, so I might not be calling you. I'll come watch, a tournament, but
a lot of things have to happen before I even allow you to touch a weapon.
No, I know
to allow
that.
you.
Good. I'm glad.
You're not just going to get a weapon.
I'm glad, because Lord.
But I do schools. I am available to coach. I do private sessions, etc. Oh, and I'm bonded with the state of New Jersey and the federal government, so I'm safe.
Ew.
Yes. Urban Fencing LLC. Thank you.
So I'm gonna put you on blast, Kiss.
Oh, jeez.
So if somebody wants to book the Platinum R&B group Allure, what they have to do?
You will contact our representative, our management, and they'll take it from there.
No doubt. No doubt. Or hit me up for a small fee. You can get them at your event, your concert, your party.
Yes. Oh, that's another thing. We're going to definitely be posting on our Allure World page, who you can contact if you want to book us. Brian George. I can't splash his number out just yet, but I'm going to definitely put it up by the end of the day. And we got shows coming out the Wu Zazie, so we're very blessed and we're very fortunate and grateful for everybody who's been, booking us. We'll also be at the Living Room again for Grandmaster Kaz and Sean, who's the owner of the Living Room in the Bronx. They're having a birthday bash, and they invited us back from the last time where we had a show and the weather was horrendous.
You were hanging with Grandmaster Kaz
and Melly Mel. Yeah, they were in the building and they were giving us much praise, and we were giving the praise back just as intensified they were giving it to us. So we're gonna be there April 7th. We're invited back, so hopefully
I want to come.
Clap that up.
Anyone that
come out in the
Sandy's
Bronx.
birthday.
That's right. Yeah, so we'll be in the Bronx, the Living Room.
And anyone that you see behind this desk, you get in contact with us through BKS1 as well.
Yes, absolutely.
Anyone that you see behind this desk, talk to Norm. There you go. Thank you. That's very simple, right? You know what BKS1's website is.
Don't
You know
call
who
him
Norm
and
is.
hand it out for no reason.
If anyone you see behind the desk you want to holler at, you have to go through him first. Thank you.
Saludos.
It's very simple. It's very simple.
And shout out, we want to thank everybody. You know, we about to get to that hot or not. We got a hot or not for y'all.
Yes.
That we need y'all to rate the music and be honest.
No
say
trap,
whether it's hot or
please.
not. People from all over the world send us music in because they want exposure and they want y'all to tell them the truth, whether you think it's hot or not. All right.
And this is really like fan appreciation. If you're an artist and you know you have a fan base and you want your fan base to give you some criticism, critique, feedback on your work, this is where you need to send it. Send that email, send that MP3 track to the email mcms@bks1radio.com.
And I gotta say this in reference, being that we're talking about the whole business thing real quick. I gotta say this. One thing people have to do when you have a business or you're trying to start a business or whatever is stop making excuses. Please stop making excuses. Excuses to me is like a cancer. Stop making excuses. And the reason why I say that, because again, this young lady, Siani Dean, it's pouring outside. It's a nor'easter going on outside.
Yes.
We didn't expect her to be here. She is here. She's ready. She showed up.
She showed up and she showed out.
And showed out.
So let's clap it up for her.
Yes.
Also want to clap it up for the next show that's coming on after us, the Rosemary Gomez show.
Rosemary Gomez.
It is a nor'easter happening outside in Jersey, whatever. She came here. She comes here every Friday to do her show all the way from the Bronx, the boogie down Bronx.
Yo.
So she came rain, sleet, or snow.
Boogie down in the
She
building.
is in the other room ready to rock out and do her
Rosie,
show. She did not
Mommy.
make an excuse.
You better roll your R's.
She could have easily hit up the radio station and said, hey guys, I won't be able to make it today because I got raindrops on my head and I can't find
She
my
came
umbrella.
flying through the door like 45 minutes
She came
ago.
flying through the door. She did
The
not.
Dominican princess is in the
She
building.
did
roll your
not
R's.
Look.
make an
Smarty.
excuse.
Bro, when she hit that
Smelly
door,
Gomez.
all I heard was bang, bang. I looked up. I was like, oh,
He's like, my show about to start. Get
Let
out,
me
get
tell
out.
you know what's sad? I get artists that hit us up like crazy to be on one of our shows, right? Artists trying to get exposure for their music and they want to come in and do an
Confirm 'em and they
interview,
don't show up.
right? And these artists live right in the area of the station, and they'll hit up last minute. Some of them hit up like, "Oh man, yo, check this out. Yo, I can't get a
really
ride.
bad.
I thought I can get a ride. I can't get a ride to the station. Could I get an interview date for another day?" And blah 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 blah. And I say no, especially if I know they're right in the area. You find a way, and I got to use this. You find a way to make a way to
Commander Reed in the building.
to actually make it happen, because this is helping you.
Right.
This is helping you.
Yes.
So when you make an excuse to not do something to help yourself, you're only hurting yourself.
And you're not valuing yourself.
Yes.
True.
So again, we're going to get to this hot or not, and we want you to actually shout out to B Pinchers on the check-in. Shout out to Kenneth
Shout out
Hatcher.
to B.
Shout
What
out
up?
to Anthony Ferd Curry. Shout out to Bird Johnson. Jeffrey. Shout out to Stephanie Thomas as well. All right, so on the hot or not, who we got?
All right, so today's hot or not is going to be a different genre. I have to put that out there.
Really,
it's going
sir?
to be a different genre. The name of the artist, he goes by Byron Brown. The name of his song is called Tell Me So, and he also has a featuring artist on this track. The name of that individual is Miss Karen Braxton Woods. He also has an album of which this song is also featured on. The name of his album is called Vintage, and I believe he's a indie artist. That's the label that he's coming from. Okay. If you guys are interested in finding this particular track or his music, you can go download it on iTunes. You can go straight to cdbay.com. That's where his music is at. Or if you would like to email him, I like this art. I gotta say this. I like this artist already because he actually followed instructions.
Picture that.
He followed all the instructions. This man
Really
came prepared. He came prepared. You can email him at byronbbrown@hotmail.com.
All right.
You can also follow him on Twitter at DJ Lord Byron. All right. So we're going to go straight into this track. Name of the track is called Tell Me So.
And let us know whether you think it's hot or not. If it's hot, it's going in our regular rotation. If it's not,
it ain't.
Bye-bye.
Right.
Damn, Kiss.
And like I said, the surprise is going to be that it is a different genre. So please enjoy and let us know what you think. Hit us up in the comments, all right?
So their mics are off. Their mics are off. Hot or not, the artist's name is Byron Brown. What do y'all think? Let's start with Kiss. Kiss, what do you think? Hot or not?
Brother Norman. If you ever say that anything that belongs to the man upstairs, the Lord and Savior Jesus, is not hot, we ain't gonna be doing that today. It's definitely hot. Praise God.
Well, keep it real. Hot or not.
As the only Buddhist on the show, praise the Lord.
Y'all really don't.
Praise the Lord. Thank you, Jesus.
Push through, Byron.
Hot.
Yes.
Sandy, hot or not? Not I like it, I'm feeling it.
You can't say I'm feeling it to the Lord.
This sounds like a song in church that will make you miss the kickoff of Sunday afternoons.
Yes. Yes.
So Julius Gray said not.
Oh, not. Oh,
Paula
I'm sorry.
said,
not.
I get that's, what's her name, the Gospel Queen vibe. Okay. Gina Keys says, is it too late to submit? I would like to hear my song, God is Working on You, on YouTube, sung by Felicia Moss, Whitney's cousin. Gina, I'm going to tell you how this Hot or Not works after the show. No, definitely, for real.
No, it's crazy.
No, I want to give her the right information.
Yes, definitely.
Paul Joseph Williams said, not feeling it. It sounds like a slow singing and flower bringing.
Bro, it's a gospel genre. It is a gospel genre,
So
you guys.
Paula
Come
said
on.
hot. Derek said not sure. Sandy
Sandy
said, oh my God, hot.
Gosh.
Sheesh.
Yo, y'all going
how can
straight
you
to
say
hell.
not to a gospel song?
Exactly. Thank you, Gina.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's hot for that genre of music.
You
for a
better
gospel
say
song.
it's hot.
So that's a hot for me.
You better say it's hot.
I know.
Thank you, Jesus.
I know.
Thank you, Lord.
Our guest is going to keep it 100% real.
Yes.
Hot or not?
What you think,
Siani?
Siani, hot or not?
All right.
Hold on. Say it again.
For the genre hot.
For the genre,
hot. Because she really wanted to say not, but she didn't want to lose.
Not really. I
She didn't want to lose a sweet roll customer.
Not really.
Rosemary Gomez, and her show's coming up next, people, so just hold on. Hot or not? Hot or not?
Rosemary, hot or not?
Hot or not?
That's a yes, Rosemary?
To the song that was on.
She says hot,
she
yo.
said hot.
She says hot.
And threw
She
up the
said
deuces
hot.
with it. She was like, hot, hot.
All right, y'all. So make sure you go out there, you support Cranky Granny Sweet Rolls. We want to thank you for coming on the Man Cave Morning Show, WBKS1.
Definitely.
You are welcome back anytime.
Yes.
Great. And
so
again,
proud of you,
people,
Sian.
make
So
sure
proud of
you
you.
make it your personal due diligence today. If you don't do this, you're a failure. It's like, nah. But go follow her on Instagram and Facebook at
it.
Cranky Grannies. All one word. Cranky Grannies. Instagram and Facebook. No,
Cranky
that's the
Granny Sweet
Facebook name.
Rolls.
Right.
But of course, the entire business is called Cranky Granny Sweet Rolls.
And her
But-
telephone number is
Her telephone number is
609-401-0090.
It's right here. You see it up there, people. Write that number down.
609-401-0090.
Go out and support this 19-year-old
Yes.
amazing entrepreneur with this incredible product.
Killing it.
Yes.
All right?
Killing
And,
the game, baby.
Oh, Sandy, I ate half of your sweet roll. Sorry.
you beat Sandy. You beat.
All right, y'all. So again, remember, this show
You
is
gotta
never
catch
about
that.
us.
It
It
is
is
never.
about
Always.
you.
It is always about
Let's
you.
try this again.
Let's
I'm
get
still
it.
learning.
Nor'easter, come on.
So again, this show is never about us. It's always about you because you are the next best kept secret. And we out of here.
Bang, bang.
Later, people. Take us out, Jay.
Hey, 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 hey.
What's up, Lori?
Mama, I love you.
Trisha says she like it. Hot.
Praise the Lord, praise the Lord.
And I want to say happy birthday to my cousin John Booth. Huh?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Bloody shoes, bloody moves.
Yo, this is Chris Spencer, and you're on BKS1 Radio.
It's your girl Chanel, BKS1 Radio, and I'm here with the
beautiful Garcelle Bouvet.
I'm paying you later.
Hey, I'm the queen of comedy some more, and right now you're rocking with BKS1 Radio.
BKS1 Radio Network. I'm here with the amazing Miss Tasha Smith. How you doing?
I'm doing so good. Thank you for coming out.
Yes.
I really appreciate it.
Hello, Denise Boutte. Hey, what's up? Shout out to BKS1 Radio. See you soon.
Brick City's finest, J.D. Williams. I'm in the Savage Podcast Studio, chilling at BKS1 Radio.
BKS1 Radio. I'm here with the legendary Mr. Dick Gregory. How you doing today, sir?
Fantastic, brother, and thank you.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Jamie Foxx, BKS1 Radio. What's going on with you?
Storming on. This is George Dr. Funkenstein Clinton for BKS1 Radio. They be doing the dog, y'all.